Okay, so in my other video, just going straight into this one. So in my other video, I was talking about how gang stalkers are obsessed with schizophrenia. And why I say that is because they bring it up all the time. I've never been diagnosed. Okay? The worst I've ever I ever had to deal with was depression because I was in a place where I didn't want to be, or I was in situations that I didn't want to be in. We all deal with that. Depression is normal. Um, it happens. You want to talk to someone, whatever. Anyways, but these people are, they're obsessed because they keep bringing it up. So supposedly, like, everyone in the world is schizophrenic because two of the gang stalkers that are doing this shit at work, obviously doing this shit at work, trying to get your attention, trying to trigger you with this stupid dumb shit and saying bullshit and doing all that dumb stuff that they do. We all know what they do. So, and one of the guys that started it, that was passively threatening me and like trying to get me to know that he was talking to me with others and colluding and all this fucking bullshit. Anyways, I go into a break room one day and he and the other dude that likes to talk about prostitution a lot, they're talking about how, oh, one of my ex-girlfriends has schizophrenia or had schizophrenia, and I found all this stuff and all this bullshit that she had written and all this, whatever. And then a few like days later, so a few days later, this coworker that has also done the stupid dumb, they're all cliquish. They all click together and do this dumb shit. But we talk a little more because we work together. He's a little easier to talk to. I mean, I can't, just separate myself from everyone. But anyways, so he was talking about this dude that he gave a ride and all this stuff. The one that was like, that really started up with the bullshit, like with the passive aggressive threatening and that I just mentioned before. Anyway, so supposedly he had a sister that was schizophrenic. Why are all these people that are into gang stalking know someone who's schizophrenic or talk about it? No, they're just trying to get it in your head, like, oh, schizophrenia and all this stuff. Like, I'm not don't even play that game because I know I'm not. You know, I can observe reality and notice when patterns are out of control, okay? Or when things are just a little bit too weird. And we all know that what they're trying to do. They're trying to label you as schizophrenic or mentally ill, even though you're not. Now, I'm not saying that this shit can't make you paranoid. It can. That's why it's good not to totally dwell on it all the time, or not to let it get in your head, because that's what they want to do. They want to get in your head and make you totally paranoid, so then they can say, oh yeah, you're schizophrenic. But I'm not. But it's funny if you think about it. Like, and I would like to know if any of you all have had, like, people who always bring it up in a conversation. Like, why are you always bringing it up in a conversation? No one's, like, accused me of it, or, but, oh, I might be paranoid, but they've never, accuse me of that. But they always know someone who's had it. Like, is it really that common? Really? Everybody just knows someone who, I don't know anyone who's schizophrenic. I've never met someone who has been diagnosed that way. To be honest, I've never known anyone personally in my life. But all these people have someone in their life that was diagnosed. That's interesting. Makes you wonder why that is, if that's true, if they're not like bullshit and like just trying to like get into you, like trying to tell you like, oh, we're gonna make you schizophrenic, or we're gonna try to pin that on you. Like, we don't know what they're doing. But anyways, so that's interesting. Like, I know that's not the most, not everyone in the world is schizophrenic. So that all these people that work there that are doing this bullshit know someone who's that way, supposedly. Come on now, really? I wonder if they made them that way. If they really were diagnosed, they probably had something to do with it, to be honest. But anyways, I just find it really interesting that the time frame that they be yammering about this stuff, they try to do this shit, and it's like, seriously? I'm not schizophrenic. I'm not going to be diagnosed that way. I'm not taking any dumbass medications to turn you into a zombie. And I'm going to talk about a medication that I was taking when I went to the VA. VA are like big farm drug pushers. They really are. They do that shit too. And it was for depression, and I was feeling really bad. It happens. And they had me on this medication, man, mood stabilizer that was just out of control. But yeah, I think they want most of the people to be drugged up. And if you're not on some kind of either illegal or legal drug, then they don't know what to do. Like, honestly, I think that is a thing. And I'll get into that later. But anyways, I just thought I'd share this. And, like, I wonder how... excuse me, how many of you guys have had, like, these little stories about, oh, yeah, so-and-so knows someone who's schizophrenic, and they know someone who's schizophrenic, and everybody has someone who knows... I mean, come on, really? Like, it's not that... I mean, come on. It's not that widespread. Anyways, so I just thought I'd talk about that. It's like, really? Really? Nice try. But anyways, see through your bullshit. You see through your bullshit. Everyone, man... If I had a body camera on me at all times and it had a clear picture, the shit that I got would obviously illustrate what we're talking about. And some people would be in trouble because they show consistent patterns over and over and over again of what they do. But I don't care. You know what? Go fuck yourself. Truly. I don't, if you're doing this shit, go fuck yourself. And I've seen a lot of these people already getting some of their karma back. Already, just in little snippets of it. Well, universe, keep it coming. Keep it coming, because they deserve it. How could you, like, do this to a person? Really? These people are mentally sick. They're the ones that need to be hospitalized. They're the ones that are emotionally immature. Like this one guy that I was talking about that was doing the passive threatening, he's very emotionally disturbed. Is he being gang stalked? Because, like, they need to watch his ass. To be honest, he's giving everyone the evil death stare over no reason. Always seeming to, like, break down and cry when he doesn't get his way. Has been in juvenile hall, like, it has been in, I'm not saying that, like, people don't mess up and whatever. But he shows consistently, and I do believe there's drug use involved, consistently that he can't handle, his emotions, his life, whatever. I don't know. So maybe because he's in the system, maybe he's forced to do this through whatever. I don't know. I'm not claiming to know. I know what the program is. We're just trying to put his stuff out here to figure out what's going on. To figure out, like, the patterns. But anyways... Yeah, supposedly everybody, like, half the population is schizophrenic, supposedly. Anyways, I just thought that was an interesting little thing to share, because that's a new thing they're doing. But anyways, until next time, stay in your power, stay true to yourself, stay balanced, and stay in your peace.